Phone Banking 101. A lot of people get really intimidated by phone banking. All phone banking is calling voters to help them remember to vote and maybe swing a couple undecideds over to Bernie's side. So, I'm going to walk you through the easy steps to phone bank. First of all, we need to hop on our laptop. You can also use a tablet. However, the Bernie dialer will not work on Internet Explorer or on Safari, so make sure you are not using either of those browsers. Let's get started. We need to go to berniesanders.com/phonebank. Now, we're going to see a big splash page that says how we can call voters for Bernie. Once you've gotten to the berniesanders.com/phonebank page, you may see an option at the top to get online live training. If you want to, you should definitely click that. Once you scroll down, you're going to see many different options for where you can call. If you do not live in a state that has a primary coming up soon, click on the Priority Call button. If you do not see the Priority Call button listed, pick one of the states that is listed as coming up next. Once you click on the Priority Call button, you'll be taken to a page that will help you get started. First of all, if you look on the right-hand side at the bottom, you'll see there's a phone banking live chat. So if you ever get stuck or confused, there's a resource where you can talk to a Bernie supporter who will help you right away. Let's look at the right-hand side of the screen. We have a calling script, a step-by-step guide, and login credentials. If you feel nervous, you can read the step-by-step guide before you begin. Let's start by taking a calling script and opening it in a new tab. Once we have that open, we need to keep it up. If you're at a phone bank, your phone bank host may have printed copies of the script for you. If not, you'll need to keep this tab open. Now, let's get our login credentials. It's simple to sign up. All we have to do is put in our first name, our last name, our email, and our zip code. Then tell them where you're calling from, a home, phone bank, or field office. Most of you should hopefully be clicking phone bank. Remember, you will have to create a new login every single day. The process is simple, and by creating a new login every day, we keep the system from getting too crowded so that we can make calls quickly. Now you need to write down your login info. Each login will last for 1 day. Let's start making calls. The system we use to make calls is called LiveVox. This system has access to a huge number of cell phone numbers and landline phones. Let's put in our login ID. If you have any trouble logging in, please double check that you correctly wrote down your login and your password, and that you accurately typed it. Now, we have a lot of choices for where we can call. Check the list of which states are voting next. You can also Google which states are currently really hotly contested. If Bernie is only down or up by 2 points, that should be the first state you call. Sometimes a certain state may get flooded with callers. If you are having really long wait times between calls, you need to log out and switch to a different state. Let's pick North Carolina. You can ignore where it says phone/extension. That doesn't matter. Let's sign in. Uh-oh, it says my pop-up's blocked. This is the biggest problem I've seen at phone banks I've hosted. Pop-up blockers make people unable to use the phone bank. So, I'm gonna take off my pop-up blocker. And I'm gonna refresh the page. I have to log in again and sign in. A little pop-up window is gonna pop up with a phone number for you to call. Once you call that phone number, it'll ask you to enter a certain login code. Once you have done that, you will not hang up for the entire time you're phone banking. By calling that phone number, you have asked it to place calls for you. No dialing, just talking. Do not accidentally hang up your phone while you're phone banking. It'll kick you out of the dialer and you'll have to log in again. Now, you should notice in the top left-hand corner it says not ready. It will not place any calls until I say that I'm ready. The Bernie callers consider it like that. So, I'm going to mark this to ready. I'm going to make sure I have my script either printed beside me or on the screen, and I'm going to switch it to ready. Once it hits somebody's phone number and they answer, this pop-up bar will show you their name and the information they need. You'll be able to mark whether they love Bernie or whether they are not interested, and you'll be able to mark whether or not we should call them back. Now you wait.
Hello?
Hi, am I speaking with Garrick?
Yes.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth. I'm a volunteer with Senator Bernie Sanders' presidential campaign. Okay. Now, all I have to do is find the pop-up again. This is why you want to print a script. And I am going to scroll down to mark how this person responded. Notice, if you don't see any options, it's because the canvas button isn't displaying. Open it up and you'll see a full range of how you can mark people. This person, I think, hung up on me. So I'm going to mark them as refused. You can also go to other options, such as not home, wrong number, deceased, busy, Spanish, no answer, do not call, moved, and then there's a variety of how they choose to vote. Hopefully we'll get a lot of people who are strong or lean Sanders. Once I've marked somebody, it'll ask me to decide whether or not I'm ready to go on. And that's how you phone bank.